Hi, Ross Benjamin of Sportsbook Review. It's Sunday, August the 14th. I'm going to be previewing tonight's ESPN nationally televised Major League Baseball game between NL Central rivals, the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs from Wrigley Field in Chicago. The slated first pitch scheduled for 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, the Cardinals are coming off an 8-4 win at Wrigley Field on Saturday, which broke the Cubs' 11-game win streak. The Cubs have now gone 11-1 in their last 12, 14-2 over their last 16. The Cardinals, by virtue of that victory yesterday, are now 33-23 in road games this year, and that's good for a 589 win percentage. And that's the best, folks, in all of Major League Baseball. It's a good thing they're winning on the road because at home they're 28-33, despite that dismal home record, or disappointing home record, I should say. The Cardinals still are a half a game ahead of Miami for the final wild card spot in National League heading into tonight. Now, Mike Leake has really struggled over his last 5 starts, but he's had a good track history against the Chicago Cubs, especially since the beginning of last year. He's made 5 starts against Chicago since that time and has compiled an excellent 085 whip in those outings. Now, he's going to be facing a red-hot pitcher in John Lackey of the Cubs. Lackey, over his last 3 starts, a 2.14 ERA and 0.76 whip. That's very good form. Now, this looks a little too easy to be true, considering the fact that Leake is struggling so badly over his last 5 outings, and John Lackey's a red-hot pitcher. We're also looking at a St. Louis team that's gone 0-5 in their last 5 games following a win, and the Cubs are 6-1 in their last 7 following a loss. However, when it comes to sports betting, if it looks too good to be true, folks, most times than not, it is. And I do have a money line betting angle that supports the underdog in this situation. Now, I mentioned how badly Mike Leake has struggled over his last 5 starts. Specifically, he has a large 7.39 ERA. The St. Louis bullpen has been called upon to pitch 11 innings on Friday and Saturday night in their last 2 games. And here's the angle that fits this particular situation. Anytime you have a money line road underdog of plus 100 or more, and they're going with a starting pitcher who has an ERA of 7 or worse over his last 5 starts, the way Leake does, and their bullpen has been called upon to pitch 9 or more innings in their last 2 games, which, like I said, St. Louis 11 innings over their last 2 games. They've gone 33-18. That's 64.7% since 2012. That's an excellent winning percentage as it pertains to a money line underdog. And then you factor in those 51 games that falls under this money line betting system, the average money line for the underdog was 151.2, which is a quite sizable number. And then you search across the sportsbook board, and you're finding at Island Casino, at the time of this taping, the St. Louis Cardinals were a massive plus 176 money line underdog. I'm going to take a chance here with a low risk and high reward calculated bet. I'm going to take the St. Louis Cardinals plus 176 over the Chicago Cubs on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. Once again, that's St. Louis plus 176 as your pick on Sunday. And thank you for joining me. I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.